Well, we often hear about the issues plaguing Africa, including AIDS, extreme poverty, and lack of education, but rarely do people see it firsthand.
Called Just Like My Child. Vivian Glick is joining us this morning.
I'm Tracy Young. Our guest is Vivian Glick. She's the founder and executive director of the nonprofit organization Just Like My Child. She joins us to talk about the inspiration that led to the creation of this foundation.
Just Like My Child was really born out of my desire to have another child. My son Zach was born in August of 2002, and in 2004 and 2005 I had back-to-back miscarriages, and I really didn't know what to do. I was sitting at a stoplight and I just started to cry, and I thought, okay, God, what am I supposed to be doing? If it's not this, then please point me in the direction. And it just became really clear to me that rather than pursuing having another child, what I really wanted to do was have 10,000 kids. These children are just like my child. And what wouldn't I do to keep my child alive? What wouldn't any of us do to keep our own child alive? I was born and raised in Manhattan in Spanish Harlem, and my parents are both survivors of the Holocaust. And when they came here, they had nothing, and we ended up living and growing up in Spanish Harlem. We were also extremely poor. There was a lot of abuse happening at home also. I witnessed domestic violence. I was the subject of sexual abuse. For many years, I had absolutely no idea what to do about it. And it wasn't until I had a mentor, a teacher, when I was in 11th grade, and she taught me about really standing up for ourselves. And so when the time really came for me to stand up and draw a line in the sand and say, this will not happen to me anymore, I was able to. You know, we had this group of girls who Monica was working with in a girl power meeting, and she really had a sense that something was going on with them, and she took them outside, away from the teachers, away from any of the other adults, and she explained to them what sexual abuse was. And she asked them, how many of you have encountered this? And out of a group of about 19 girls, every single girl in the circle raised their hands. And when I saw that, I knew for certain exactly how lonely those girls felt, how isolated they felt, how they were enduring this happening to them in the darkness. And I knew that we could have an impact on them, that we could bring everything that we've learned in order to empower them. I mean, what I see as the big distinction is I had resources, the people around me had resources, and look at what we were able to accomplish. Look at what I'm able to accomplish. Look at what you're able to accomplish because you have resources. Look at who you're going to be in your life because you can do it. The path has been cleared for you. What I always see, and I think it's part of why we've been able to do so much, because you know, our whole team sees this possibility. Those girls, those women who don't have the path cleared for them aren't able to unleash their potential.
Have a big hope for the future. Very, very big hope for the future. We have moved from the situation where one could think we should get despaired or discouraged with very high hope of life. But I want to say that we have walked miles and miles with the support of Just Like My Child.